My name is Martino Jules, and I grew up in Allentown, Pennsylvania. My journey to become a professional boxer, I started boxing when I was around 12 years old. I was in 6th grade. My teacher told me about a boxing gym opening up, and I told my mom, and she jumped right on it. From there, that's when I met Louis. I met my coach Louis when I was 12. He was my first official trainer, and from there he kind of just saw something special in me. As time grew on, relationship grew, and he became the dad that I really needed in my life. I feel like my time as an amateur boxer could have been a lot better. I feel like we could have been, a lot more funded. We was just a bunch of young, determined kids. We was all, good in school. We wasn't causing no problems in the city. We just spent all our time inside the gym, ready to help people, and we did great for what we had. My first ever boxing match, it was something that I was excited for. I was ready to fight after my second month in the gym, and I had my first fight in the Golden Gloves. Now the kid that I fought, I saw the kid spar beforehand, so I was really excited because I knew what I was going into. I won that fight. My first fight ever, winning for the first time, it's something that just sucked me in completely. So it wasn't just training anymore, it was to win. The boxing gym helped me become who I am by forcing me to become more determined in what I want to do. Not only in the boxing gym, but in the boxing gym, I found great people who are there to support me. And then after what happened to my brother, my best friend and coach, the people in the gym helped me find the strength that I needed to really succeed in the things that I do. So I met Jonathan Williams when I first started boxing. I used to run past his house every day to go to the gym. And one day he just popped up in the gym, and he was just a presence to make everyone happy. And then I don't know what it was, but he saw something in me that he really liked, and we just grew on that. And then instead of us being friends, we became brothers. He used to stay at my house all the time. He called my mom. My brothers didn't even know that he wasn't part of the family, even though he was. He was just, he actually became my brother, and his family became my family, and that's how it went. And and as the years grew past, he saw something in me that I didn't see. Man, it's sad to say that I didn't realize what he saw until after he was gone. I just, as his sister said, I would just want him to be next to me more and not be open to the other people, even though I know that was what he was here for. He was here to make other people laugh, to make other people smile, to help people in their hard times. And when he passed, I seen a lot of love for him. All the people that he had an impact in his life. So even though I would want that, that's not something that I could stop. So I would just spend more time with him, not just in the gym, but just right next to him. Because once I moved out my mom's house, I didn't see him all the time. It was just mainly in the gym or when I would stop by. But I would definitely take more of advantage of the time of us being just us being close. Yeah, definitely. You know, now what I come into the gym and tell everybody about is finding their strength. Now, it's something that God left us all with. It's his little gift that he left every person with, and that's, you know, and that's strength to go through any hard times, to push through anything. And no, I found that. So now when I'm in the gym, I'm 100% focused in like training and, you know, just finding my better self. So I turned pro in 2016, right when I turned 18. You know, my coach Louis, he found a guy who wanted to manage me. My manager name now is Trifon Petrov. But when I first fight, you know, it was exciting because at that point we really didn't know what path he wanted to take, and for him to come in and, you know, really help us out, it was a gift. And I'm really proud of him. From what we grown into, I'm 9-0 now. I have 2 knockouts. I'm definitely looking for more. And you know, in February, I was finally get the chance to fight in Allentown, my hometown, and it was a wonderful feeling. Really focused during camp. You know, really didn't know who we was fighting, so I was in the best shape of my life so far. I'm still working hard, but for this fight, I really wanted to make a statement, not only to show that, you know, I'm someone who's going to be someone big, but to make a statement for Allentown, because it wasn't no one from Allentown on the card. It was tough for me to be on the card, so I really needed to do something big, and for me to go in there and get the first round knockout in front of all the fans there, and hopefully grew more fans there. But it was a wonderful feeling. You know, Bethlehem, out of the Indio boxing gym. You know, Indio, he's been dealing with the pro scene for a long time, even when I was an amateur. So, you know, Louis really wanted me to get in touch with him. And ever since I did, you know, he's been doing a wonderful job. You know, him and Louis works together in finding ways to make me better, and I could really see the improvement. You know, Indio has his own son, Jonathan. You know, Jonathan's 8-0 too. Jonathan does a wonderful job. Me and him compete in the gym. What type of boxer I am? I'm gonna have to stick with the boxer that my mom loves me to be, and that's, you know, and that's a boxer who could just move around and do what he wants with the person that he's there and punch. Now, I work really hard on that now. If he wants me to move around and box, then I move around and box. If he wants me to counter, then I counter. So, you know, I train to be ready for any situation that comes. So I feel the same as everyone else. I try to stay home. I do work, but I do have 2 little babies. So I try to stay safe, because I know even if I could fight it, they can't. So, you know, even though that it's restricting a lot of my professional career, you know, I do it in the best interest of them. But as far as my career, you know, everything is on hold. I was supposed to have the biggest fight of my career so far. I was fighting a 2-time Olympian, or 3-time. We was fighting for the WBA, for one of the WBA championships, and whoever would win this fight is automatically placed top 15 in the world. So it was a fight that I was really looking forward to. It's a fight that I know that I could win. I just had to come in shape. You know, all my trainers believe that same thing. The fight is still there. I just have to stay ready, to stay focused, and whenever they say that we could fight again, I'm definitely ready to take advantage of that situation. Okay. So my ultimate expectation, you know, it's obviously to become a world champion, but I see it as much deeper than that. I want to be someone who can inspire kids from my city to be better. I know that, you know, times are tough in the city. I know that some people tell us that we're limited in what we could do, and I just want to be someone who could be the outlier, and just to show the kids in the city that there's opportunity that everyone could take advantage. It's just up to you to do it. That's a wrap for SC360.